was born some years in one village they call Vanum in Obra, local government area, Kasima State. Attended primary school in the local village there too. My primary school was in St. Paul's School of Vanum. Then to Mbembe Comprehensive Secondary School. But before I go to Mbembe, I gone to Oron first, in Akwa Ibom State, my secondary education. Then left there for another secondary school, that is Mbembe. Okay, then went to the Polytechnic Calabar, the great Polytechnic Calabar. From then, entered the University of Calabar. And then from the University of Calabar, I went for my PhD in Moise University in accounting. I left there. I went for my BSc in security and then MSc in security. And then I have an MBA in business administration. I also have an MSc in accounting. Oh, that's educationally. I'm a Christian of Catholic faith, baptized far back 70-something, 1975. I'm a happy married person, wedded, with children, and a loving family. I joined the service in my early years, around 88, and I rose from there. I headed so many account departments in the States, and I was promoted to be a permanent secretary, which is the peak of the career of the civil service. And today, I am still a permanent secretary in the Special Services Office, Governor's Office, Kasima State. My childhood this year has been a very funny one. Because where I come from, it was difficult for anybody to go to secondary school. And especially that my parents weren't literate, peasant farmers, but they believed in education, and they're toiling to making sure all of us go. And God was on our side. People, parents, not well to do, but I would say so. They had us all men, and all of us were all in school. So the providence God has been that. I have been in scholarship right from the secondary school till I finished my studies. And today, the service, I've grown through the ranks, and today I've reached also my peak. So from my early days, it appeared funny, but God has been very wonderful. Is to coordinate first the activities of the ministry of the department you are meant to be, the policy, to drive the policies of the administration, and making sure that what the vision, the mission, the objective of the administration of the area you are asked to go and have control over, they are achieved. Not just achieved at any time, but on targets. I know that all the ministry have served, where the very first ministry that I was appointed as a permanent secretary and posted to was the Ministry of Social Housing. And I know that that ministry, me being the chief accounting officer of the ministry, were able to execute a very magnificent and big project for the state government. And that was the building of the social housing estates at the Ifyayom in Bakassi, which accommodated all those militants that were given amnesty. Those I can say, one of the very big projects I drove. And as I came in, living from there, I now was posted to the Special Services Office, the office that coordinates security in the state, and then being a person who coordinated the security right from for about 6 years This is making it 6 years that I started coordinating the security. Of the 8 years I've been a Senate Permanent Secretary, 6 I used in the security. And I think in the state, we still rank as the most peaceful state in the country today. But when I came in, I know Calabar was now, in fact, cross river. You had so many intercommunal wars over land boundaries. You have kidnapping very, very rampant. Then you even had some incidents of baby factories. You had drug barons everywhere around the streets. Cultism was not letting any person move freely in the state. And all these were all challenges that I inherited at the time I came in. And that by God's grace and the good support of the government, the governor put in so much into my department, which was Special Service Office, were able to overcome all those incidents, all the issues. And today, it is a matter of past. I like such challenges. And because those challenges I face them. I face them squarely. By saying, right, for instance, in the area of not volunteer information, the idea of vigilante, local intelligence, we have to bring it to see that you're forming boys into groups, street by street, supply information, tell us this is what is happening. That's our managerial one. In finances now, we have to do the work we have and make sure it is applied very reasonably to enable us achieve our efficiency and effectiveness. So the scale, whether it's as long as what, you now have to do what we call linear programming. Linear programming is the other big lot. How you can use the little resources you have to allocate to all your needs according to the priority. But everyone must have a touch. You get it? According to the priority and the why you should get it done. So that's how we manage it. And I thank God the support of the government has been very wonderful for the work of. And I'm very, very sure presently there is bound to be improvement from what we've even done over the period to this other where the new administration is coming in. I'm very convinced because the preparedness is quite there. Man is a wonderful man. He's a wonderful man. It is a miracle because even as I'm talking to you, it surprises me on what he did to get that done with such a very limited resources. If I may quote him, because some of those his professionalism, what has brought him up to, he called it forgive me, because it's intellectual capital. Intellectual capital. Until you go to that philosophy and you go to that concept and diagnose it and break it, decompose it before you know. Because up to today, I see him as a man of a miracle. He never owed any salary. He never owed any person. He didn't owe a back. He cleared everything before.